to you, but I'm about to share with you how vomiting all over my favorite couch enabled me to unlock one of the most powerful secrets for quickly reducing body fat and improving the body's composition that induced one of the most dramatic 6-month transformations you'll ever see on my body. And if you watch this short video presentation to the end, you'll discover how to do the exact same thing to achieve the same kind of mind-blowing results for yourself and develop your ideal body in the shortest time possible. Regardless of whether you're a man or a woman, if you're frustrated with the body you're seeing in the mirror each morning, the strategies I'll be sharing with you are about to change all of that for good. In fact, you're about to discover how you can improve your body more in a single week than you have in the past month, without resorting to dangerous, extreme dieting techniques or having to do one of the most repulsive things ever: cut out carbohydrates from your diet. No carb and low carb diets are not sustainable. I know because I've tried them, and avoiding tasty carbohydrates is no way to live. I don't know about you, but I love eating carbs. And if you keep watching, I'm going to show you exactly why you must eat carbs every day in order to build your ideal body. I don't know how long I'll have this video online though, or how long it will be free. So be sure to take advantage of this powerful free information while you still can. You may have tried other fitness programs before. You may even think you have tried it all and seen it all. However, I promise you, you have never seen anything like what I'm about to show you. And I promise the powerful secrets for improving your body that I'm about to share with you will leave you utterly astonished. And one tip in particular will completely shock you. Remember, I'm about to share with you an incredibly powerful secret for getting rid of every inch of your unwanted body fat. A secret I unexpectedly uncovered that will give you the ability to lose measurable amounts of body fat every 7 days and allow you to improve your body as fast as possible, along with a few other exclusive secrets that will turn what you thought you knew about losing fat and building a better body completely on its head. First, I want to share a quick story with you that's actually kind of embarrassing. You'll see why in just a moment, so keep watching. I wasn't always the expert transformation coach with chiseled six-pack abs. In fact, it wasn't all that long ago that I was more than 60 pounds overweight and absolutely addicted to comfort foods like soda, fast food, greasy pizza, and candy. It was an unusually warm day during the first week of October in 2006. My wife and I had just returned from our honeymoon in Mexico the day before. We were unpacking our luggage, and I was wearing blue nylon shorts with an elastic waistband, because those were the only kind of shorts I owned that fit me anymore. As I gathered a pile of my dirty socks to place in the laundry basket, my wife reminded me that we had made a promise to each other a few weeks before the wedding that after our honeymoon, we were both going to lose weight and get fit. So I pulled an old analog scale from our closet, dusted it off, and not knowing what to expect, I stood on the scale and slowly looked down to see a number that absolutely shocked me. It read a whopping 245 pounds. After seeing that number, I honestly felt sick to my stomach. I was utterly disgusted at myself for allowing my body to spiral that far out of control. I never in a million years thought I'd ever weigh 245 pounds. After all, just a few years back I was weighing in at a trim and fit 185 pounds. At this point in my life, I thought there was absolutely no way that things could possibly get any worse than that. But I was dead wrong, as you'll see in just a moment. In fact, I was about to hit rock bottom. Perhaps you can relate to where I was, knowing I drastically needed a change in my life but having absolutely no clue how to do it. And then it happened. I took a drive down the street to pick up an extra large pepperoni pizza, a large soda, and a 2-pound package of Twizzlers. I got back home, walked through the door, sat down on the couch to watch a movie, and before it was over I had taken down every bit of the food that had been sitting on the table in front of me. Every last stinking crumb, gone. As embarrassed as I am to share that with you, it gets even worse. I laid down and began to doze off. And when I did, my stomach started to churn and all of that food came back up and I vomited the entire meal all over myself and all over the couch. And then I realized something that hit me like a ton of bricks. I had actually just thrown up from eating too much food. Up until then, I didn't even think that was possible. My wife was sleeping in the other room, and I was so ashamed about what had just happened that I cleaned up the mess as quietly as I could so I wouldn't wake her. I was so embarrassed, in fact, that it took me almost 3 weeks to tell her what I had done to myself that night. More than anything, though, I was disappointed in myself. Then something happened. As I was scrubbing my own vomit off my favorite seat on the couch that night, I made a decision that would change my life forever. I decided then and there that I was tired of my life revolving around a lifestyle that did nothing but make me fat, unhealthy, unhappy, unconfident, and would send me to an early grave if I didn't do something fast to change it. I was going to take control of my diet and build an impressive, lean, and defined body, or die trying. Reading and experimenting with everything there is to know about eating and exercising to lose fat and build defined muscles, I uncovered a secret and formulated a blueprint to transform the composition of my body as fast as possible. And today I'm going to share it with you. So be sure to keep watching until the end of this video because I promise you don't want to miss out. Remember, despite the fact that I now have my ideal body, I'm really no different than you. I just got lucky, and through lots of trial and error, I developed a rock-solid fat loss body transformation blueprint. This is a system that enables people like us, everyday men and women, to experience the life-changing impact of losing as much fat as they need to have a lean, impressive, head-turning body, while never again having to deal with the frustration of hitting a dreaded fat loss plateau or having to worry about losing most of their unwanted body fat only to have hardly any muscle definition to show for it, and still not like what they see in the mirror. This is the same system that enabled me to lose more than 60 pounds of fat, build a sexy amount of lean muscle, and finally attain my ideal physique. And it's the system I'll be sharing with you today, so you can finally build a body you can be proud of too. And I'm going to be sharing all the specifics of this incredibly powerful system with you in just a moment. First, I have to tell you about the #1 problem we all face when setting out to lose any amount of body fat. This problem is the real reason you've been unable to lose your unwanted body fat and build an impressive body up until now. And you need to know it's not your fault. The sad fact is you've been unknowingly lied to up until now, and those lies have kept you from developing the lean, defined, sexy body you desire and deserve. One of these lies is that you must use extreme diets in order to see extreme, fast results on your body. I bet you've heard that, or maybe even believed this at one point in your life. Yet this is absolute BS and is not even close to the truth. If you are one of the millions who have fallen victim to this lie, then you must decide here and now to believe the truth instead, because you'll continue to destroy your metabolism, have zero chance at ever building even a decent level of muscle definition, and you'll never be able to lose all of your excess fat stores or even think about developing the set of sexy six-pack abs we all desire. Listen, this is not what I want for you, and I know it's not what you desire for yourself. And this is the reason you're having a not-so-stellar physique is not your fault. If you want to blame something, blame the fad diets, the fitness magazines, the websites that are only after your hard-earned money, and the so-called Hollywood crash diets that no actor or actress actually uses. Think about it. For decades you've been lied to by these relentless crooks with false and misleading claims designed to do nothing but rip you off. Even worse, they depend on your failure and perpetual unhappiness with the way you look to continually make money. All the misinformation being spewed by mainstream fitness outlets is enough to confuse anyone. It sure confused me. The truth is that anyone who desires to lose all of their unsightly body fat and build their ideal physique won't be able to do it by using fad diets or crash dieting techniques. These diets induce the opposite effect of what you need to build a body you can be proud of. They cause significant muscle loss, wreak havoc on your fat-burning and muscle-building hormones, and destroy your metabolism. Plus, they are not sustainable. In the end, you're ultimately left gaining back all of the fat you lost and then some, and if that wasn't bad enough, you will have also lost considerable amounts of muscle, making it that much harder to ever get the kind of head-turning body you desire. Now that you're aware of the lies and how they've absolutely crippled your ability to make any kind of noteworthy improvements on your body, let's dive into the 3 specific tips I need to share with you today. These are the exact same tips that I used to transform my formerly obese body into one that is now lean with the perfect amount of muscle to go with it. And the most important of these tips is my constant slight caloric deficit principle. I know you're curious, so hang with me. I'll get into the specifics of my constant slight caloric deficit principle in just a second, so be sure to keep watching. First, you absolutely must know about the deceitful lie you must avoid if you want to improve your body as fast as possible. Actually, this is going to surprise you. In fact, most people believe this lie to be 100% essential for losing body fat and improving the composition of their bodies. However, this belief is completely false and has no basis in reality. Truthfully, it's only effective when applied in a very specific, scientifically sound way, and even then, most everyone gets it wrong. If you don't avoid this lie, your fat loss will plateau prematurely, you'll lose muscle, you'll obliterate your metabolism, your energy levels will plummet, and developing your ideal body will be impossible. This lie you have to avoid falling into the trap of believing is that you must deprive your body of carbs in order to lose body fat and improve your physical appearance. Here's what you do instead. You eat carbs every day, but you do it at specific times and in specific amounts that have been scientifically proven to promote fat loss. When you stop depriving your body of carbs and use them strategically, you never have to worry about damaging your precious metabolism, losing pounds of muscle mass, or having your energy levels in a constant state of emergency. Imagine being able to eat great tasting, carb-heavy foods every day while still losing fat and improving the composition of your body each and every week. It's amazing that you can receive all of these benefits by simply going against the conventional wisdom of our day and stop avoiding carbs like the plague. Now, on top of being able to eat plenty of carbs every day, how would you also like to actually enjoy the benefit of knowing beyond a shadow of a doubt that your body is being improved each and every week? In fact, if you take advantage of this next simple trick, the possibility of you ever hitting a fat loss plateau will be virtually eliminated. Here's how you're going to do it. Every week you will take a simple but very specific fat loss measurement. This literally takes 30 seconds. If your weekly measurement ever indicates that your body fat hasn't been reduced, this is simply your body's way of telling you that it's time to reduce your caloric allowance and make a few additional slight and simple modifications to your diet to get back to dropping fat with ease and continue improving the composition of your body every 7 days. This can be something as simple as reducing your daily calories by 10 to 20%. But I'm going to show you a method that is far more effective. So effective, in fact, that you can literally bank on measuring reductions in the amount of fat on your body every 7 days. Just picture it. You'll never again have to wonder whether all of your hard work is actually paying off ever again. It's amazing how liberating and absolutely crucial to your success it is to have a plan of attack that you can have absolute confidence in, because you'll be able to actually measure fat loss results on your body every 7 days. And it's about to get even better. Now I'm going to share with you my most vital tip when it comes to dramatically improving the composition of your body to get the body you desire as fast as possible. I have to warn you though, without using this next tip, you can forget about those other tips I just shared with you. This tip really is that crucial. This is the tip that will allow you to lose measurable amounts of body fat on a weekly basis, while also giving you the ability to develop a natural and sexy amount of muscle at the same time. Listen, this combination is what will reconfigure your body's composition and get you the body you desire in record time. Get this. My patented constant slight caloric deficit principle is used by top bodybuilders and fitness models worldwide, even if they don't even know it. Here's how it works. It's a well-known fact that a caloric deficit is required for fat loss to occur. And in an effort to lose fat as fast as possible, most people tend to maintain a significant daily caloric deficit of at least 500 calories or more. This can work great as a short-term fat loss strategy. However, it will soon cause your body's production of the fat-burning hormone leptin to drop considerably and force your metabolism to compensate for this extreme nutritional deficit by shutting down. In addition, building muscle becomes impossible as your body is forced to use the small amount of usable nutrition it's getting for more vital functions. This scenario is exactly why most men and women who set out to build a head-turning body they can be proud of wind up looking like nothing more than a skinnier and still flabby version of their old flabby selves. However, using the proper strategy of constantly maintaining a slight caloric deficit will allow you to lose measurable amounts of body fat every 7 days, while still building a sexy amount of muscle, without committing homicide on your fat-burning hormones and potentially permanently damaging your metabolism. My system, which I'm about to cover in perfect detail, is based upon this exact principle and allows you to experience the most dramatic physical transformation in the least amount of time possible by giving you the ability to not just lose your unwanted body fat. You will also be able to build well-defined muscles while you're losing all of your unsightly body fat and not have to worry about experiencing a hormonal deficit-induced fat loss plateau, producing the most incredible end result imaginable. Yet, in order for you to realize the full benefit of my constant slight caloric deficit principle, It must be implemented with a few simple but absolutely vital additional considerations in place. In other words, there's slightly more to it than just the number of calories you're consuming each day. And it all culminates in providing you with measurable fat loss every 7 days, along with instilling in you a level of confidence and magnitude of results no other plan can offer you. Just imagine what your life will be like once you start implementing this powerful principle, as you see the utter shock and surprise in the eyes of your friends, family members, and colleagues who marvel at your results, as you go from struggling with a not-so-impressive physique to having a body they would all kill to have. Not to mention the confidence you'll have knowing that you'll be able to actually measure further improvements on your body with every passing week. And all of this is happening in your life simply because you now know the formula. Remember, the tips I've shared with you today are the little-known strategies enjoyed by elite natural bodybuilders and fitness models. And now it's your turn. I understand that was a lot of information, and you may be feeling a tad overwhelmed at this point, and that's perfectly okay. All this really means is that you have two simple choices to make right now. Choice 1. You can continue trying to lose all of your unsightly body fat to transform your body and build the body you desire without any additional professional assistance, just using the tips I gave you today. And who knows, you may get lucky and see some progress. Although I can tell you from personal experience that it will take you much longer and you'll make a lot of painful mistakes, but you can choose this. Or there's the smarter choice, the one really savvy men and women make, because it eliminates absolutely all of the guesswork and empowers them to improve their bodies by losing measurable amounts of body fat every 7 days. Let me now show you the most powerful, focused, and simple step-by-step fat loss blueprint that will enable you to finally build your ideal body. Look, there's no reason to try to figure all of this out on your own when I've already done all the work for you, right? There's no need to scratch your head in frustration, guessing your way to lackluster results and endless frustration, because I've already created the ideal system for you. It's a blueprint that I perfected and tested for years on myself and countless men and women like you, and it works virtually every time without fail. I'm Craig Leonard, certified personal trainer and nutritionist, and I'd like to introduce you to Every 7 Days Fat Loss. Every 7 Days Fat Loss is the first total body fat loss transformation program ever created that allows you to lose measurable amounts of body fat every 7 days and build sexy amounts of muscle at the same time so you can improve the composition of your body and get your ideal physique as fast as possible. This radically simple yet effective total body transformation system will work for you, even if you have terrible genetics, a damaged metabolism, a history of obesity, 10 pounds of fat to lose or more than 100, even if you feel as if you've tried absolutely everything. Now, let me tell you what Every 7 Days Fat Loss is not, just so you know exactly what you're about to experience. Every 7 Days Fat Loss is not an unrealistic low-carb program. You'll get to eat plenty of carbs every single day, and it's definitely not some hardcore system that will have you living your life at the gym. Listen, you've been lied to long enough, and it's time to start using a realistic blueprint that's proven to work. Every 7 Days Fat Loss is the direct result of over 5 years of intense research and experimentation to find the absolute most time-efficient way to lose unwanted body fat and improve the composition of the body. And I unexpectedly uncovered the hidden patterns and unique and sometimes odd tactics used by the world's top natural bodybuilders and fitness models. And starting right now, you can share in their success too. The success patterns I studied and successfully duplicated give you the painless solution to enjoy weekly measurable fat-burning results while still getting to eat loads of great-tasting carbs on a daily basis. All while the composition of your body is constantly being transformed as you build your ideal physique. Before we go any further, I need to be 100% honest with you. If you're looking for yet another unrealistic fad diet, some extreme and unhealthy fat loss solution, or a magic stack of supplements, you know what I mean, and let's just be honest. These are not solutions. They are train wrecks waiting to happen, and you already know they don't work. If that's you, and I really hope for your sake that it's not, then you need to leave this website right now, because I'm not going to be able to help you lose fat and build a head-turning physique today, or ever. This is for men and women who are ready to stop looking for extreme solutions, expecting unrealistic results and relying on supplement miracles, and start building the body they desire using proven, science-backed principles that will transform their body by producing measurable fat loss results each and every week, on their way to building an impressive body that will make them the envy of their friends and family. I wish I could tell you this won't require any work on your part. Unfortunately, though, nothing worth achieving in life comes without a little sacrifice. However, I've taken every effort to make it as easy and pain-free as it could possibly be for you. So if you're ready for the real truth behind what it takes to lose fat every 7 days without fail and build the body you desire, here's what you can expect. If you want to lose every inch of unsightly fat that's plaguing your body, build a sexy, natural, non-bulky amount of muscle, finally have an impressive level of muscle definition with a set of sexy, flat, six-pack abs, continue eating your favorite great-tasting carbs, measure improvements on your body every 7 days, and see your self-confidence skyrocket, then every 7 days fat loss isn't just a solution for you, it's the only solution for you. Just look at the life-changing impact this fat loss blueprint had on my body in just 6 months' time. You won't see many 6-month transformations as impressive as that. Let's take a look at what you will receive inside your copy of Every 7 Days Fat Loss. On pages 24 through 27, you will discover what my constant slight caloric deficit principle is and exactly how you will use it to lose measurable amounts of body fat every 7 days and build your ideal physique as fast as possible. On page 29, I unwrap a little-known secret that exposes why certain commonly consumed proteins are completely useless for building muscle, and how to use this information to ensure that you can build a sexy amount of muscle while losing all of your unwanted body fat. On pages 65 to 72, I break down why most supplements should be avoided and provide you with a specific list of the select few that will be absolutely essential for your fat loss success. This list will surprise you. And on page 51, I unlock my unique training strategy for applying progressive overload that is the secret to building a sexy amount of muscle while losing every inch of unsightly body fat. Remember, this is the only way to improve your body's composition as fast as possible by enabling you to reduce your body fat by amounts you will actually be able to measure every 7 days and develop your muscles at the same time. You will not find the same information and set of strategies for losing fat and building your ideal body anywhere else. As you've probably noticed by now, Every 7 Days Fat Loss is by far the most effective fat loss blueprint for experiencing a complete life-changing physical transformation on the market today, as it enables you to improve the composition of your body as fast as possible without resorting to unhealthy and unrealistic extremes or forcing you to give up your favorite carbs like potatoes, rice, cereal, fruits, and pasta. Which is amazing considering that you can still bank on getting measurable fat loss results each and every week on your way to getting your ideal body. Now, you may believe that an incredible blueprint that can do all of that and much more will cost you quite a bit to get your hands on. And in all honesty, it really should. I'm going to get to the price in just a few moments. After all, Every 7 Days Fat Loss is currently helping thousands of men and women achieve better results on their body than they've gotten anywhere else, and they're getting them faster and easier than ever. First, though, I want to share a few unique benefits this one-of-a-kind fat loss transformation system will provide you. On pages 32 through 33, you'll discover why you must avoid using the scale to measure your results, and how to properly measure improvements being made on your body every 7 days. I'll also expose why the timing of your short cardio workouts will make a huge difference in your ability to lose fat as fast as possible each week. Plus, I'll show you exactly how to structure your workouts to take advantage of both types of muscular hypertrophy so you are not only benefiting from losing all of your unwanted body fat, you'll also have an attractive amount of muscle to show off as you rid your body of the fat that's covering your muscles and hiding their definition. In case it isn't clear, this truly is the complete fat loss body transformation package. The price of Every 7 Days Fat Loss sold by itself is valued at $97. Listen, you're not just getting my powerful Every 7 Days Fat Loss transformation system today. In fact, I have more, a lot more for you. Just for watching this presentation, I'd like to give you free of charge these valuable bonuses to help you lose fat and get your ideal body even faster. You're going to get my nutrition calculator, valued at $77, which is a spreadsheet-based tool you'll use that will automatically calculate your personalized nutritional needs, track your weekly fat loss measurements, and show you a graphical display of your overall fat burning progress. It will automatically adjust your nutrition needs each week based on your gender and weekly fat loss measurements to guarantee that you continue losing measurable amounts of body fat every 7 days on your way to getting your ideal body. You'll also receive a set of printable workout logs for each weekly training session, valued at $27, that indicates exactly which exercises to perform and in what order they should be completed for maximum fat loss and muscle building effectiveness. Your training logs include almost 50 full workouts and provide you with the most effective number of reps and durations of rest between sets for you to use with each exercise of every workout for as long as you need to build your ideal physique and beyond. I'm also going to give you my complete training guide valued at $47, which contains detailed instructions on how to properly perform every exercise included in your workouts with this system. Every 7 Days Fat Loss is already one of the most powerful single resources for enabling men and women like you to lose fat and transform their bodies. However, anytime this program is revised or new information is added, you will be provided with immediate access to the latest updates free of charge, for life. Now you can see why my Every 7 Days Fat Loss transformation system is valued at $97. And that doesn't even include all of these incredible free bonuses that will enhance your results even further. In fact, if you bought Every 7 Days Fat Loss and all of the bonuses separately, your total investment today would be almost $300. However, just for watching this presentation today, I have a much better deal coming your way, so you'll want to be sure to keep watching. Of course, you could make the choice to just continue down the path you're on right now and try to convince yourself to be happy with your not-so-flattering physique, your lacking self-confidence, your devastated metabolism, and a body that isn't anything like the one you desire for yourself. Listen, that's not what I want for you. So let's make this a really easy decision, okay? I want to tell you exactly why I decided to offer an online-only version of Every 7 Days Fat Loss, which contains the exact blueprint my personal training clients pay hundreds for at this incredible discount today. You see, I've been where you are. I know what it feels like to want more than anything to have a body you can be proud of and not knowing how to make it happen or who you can trust to show you what to do to get it. I'm not going to lie. It was an extremely tiresome, frustrating, and expensive journey for me to uncover the secret for getting measurable fat loss results every 7 days and improve the body's composition as fast as possible. And the truth is, I got lucky. The chances of someone else figuring all this out is extremely small. So while I understand that I could certainly charge a hefty sum for this unique information, that's not why I created Every 7 Days Fat Loss. I created it to help as many frustrated men and women, people who are frustrated just like I was, who want to build a lean, defined, sexy body they can be proud of. And I wouldn't be able to sleep at night if I thought I was letting price get in the way of people like you who need more than anything to take immediate action from getting the expert instruction they need to measure losses in fat on their bodies every 7 days and build their ideal body as fast as possible. That means you will not be paying the retail value of $295 for Every 7 Days Fat Loss and all of the bonuses I'm offering you today. You won't even be paying anywhere close to that. It's not even going to be half that. It's not even going to cost you $97. Your total investment today, including Every 7 Days Fat Loss, plus all the bonuses you now see on the screen, is now only one payment at the incredibly discounted price displayed below this video right now. Have a look below this video right now. To lock in your heavily discounted price today, all you have to do is click the yellow Add to Cart button below this video. Listen, don't decide right now. Try this one on me for the next 60 days by taking advantage of my unconditional triple guarantee. Just try my Every 7 Days Fat Loss transformation system for yourself for a full 60 days. If you do not experience noticeable improvements on your body in those 60 short days, or if you do not find my instructions to be conducive to your lifestyle, or even if you just don't like the font I used in the book, it doesn't matter. I'll happily refund every penny. No hassles, no hard feelings, no questions asked. Look below this video right now. Click on the yellow button that says Add to Cart and lock in your discounted price right now. Just have a look at what Amber did following my Every 7 Days Fat Loss blueprint. After having 3 kids in 5 years and gaining 35 pounds of fat, Amber used Every 7 Days Fat Loss to take control of her body and lose nearly 40 pounds of unsightly body fat and build a body that is now leaner than before her first pregnancy. And then there's Matthias from Germany, who dropped 4% of his body fat while adding lean muscle mass to his body in just a matter of a few weeks. Plus, if you act now before this presentation ends, I've got one more surprise for you. I'm going to include this insane super bonus worth $197 absolutely free. Lifetime email coaching from me. That's right, I will make myself personally available to answer any and every question you have and coach you to your ideal physique. You'll have personal access to email me any questions you have about using this system to lose all of your unwanted body fat and build your ideal body for life. Valued at $197, and it's yours free today. That now brings your total value to almost $500. Yet today, if you act now, it's all yours for just one payment at the incredibly discounted price shown below this video. Now remember, you're not just getting an incredible discount on my fat loss transformation system today. If you act now, you'll also have me as your coach, mentor, and friend to make sure you continually progress, stay inspired, and guarantee your success at losing every last inch of undesirable body fat and building a body that will make your friends and family members absolutely envious and have them wondering how in the world you did it. Plus, you'll join the ever-growing Every 7 Days Fat Loss family, which is exactly how you'll be treated when you get started today. Click on the yellow Add to Cart button below to claim your discounted price now. When you do, you'll be granted immediate access to everything, Every 7 Days Fat Loss and all the bonuses, plus your free super bonus, lifetime email coaching from me worth $197. Here's what will happen the moment you click the yellow Add to Cart button below this video. First, you'll be taken to our 100% secure checkout page, which looks like this. Then, after you order, you can select the add-ons you prefer to help you lose fat and build your ideal body even faster. Then you'll immediately be taken to the thank you page, where you will simply click the complete your order button, and you'll arrive at your exclusive secure download page to gain immediate access to Every 7 Days Fat Loss and any add-ons you've chosen. You'll just click on the download links at the bottom of this page and you'll have immediate access to Every 7 Days Fat Loss and all of your exclusive bonuses. And if for some reason you have any problems downloading everything, there's a link at the bottom of the page you can use to shoot me a quick message, and I'll make sure you get access to everything right away. It's that simple. Remember, you've been struggling with having too much body fat and walking around with an unimpressive body for far too long. And the pain of continuing without taking action today will only lead to more despair, more frustration, more embarrassment, and having a continued resentment with what you see in the mirror each morning. This is not a healthy way to go through life. Yet, all of this can be avoided beginning today, the moment you begin applying the step-by-step blueprint found in Every 7 Days Fat Loss. Picture the moment you finally have the answer you've been seeking and begin down the path to building the ideal you. You feel alive. You feel confident. You see your body being improved on a week-by-week basis, not just by what you measure, by what you see in the mirror today as well. You finally feel in control and can be proud of all of you. You are experiencing the full package of life-changing results of finally having the ideal body that you deserve. Yes, it's true. Your not-so-impressive body, up until today, has largely been no fault of your own. It's true that you've been lied to by those relentless crooks who thrive on your frustrations and failures and continually deceive you with misinformation. The fitness magazines, the misleading websites, and then there's all those programs and false promises being sold to you with nobody standing behind them. However, today marks your day to take responsibility, to take the action necessary to put an end to the lies and put you on track to getting real, substantial weekly results, using a system that simply works. And unlike those phony solutions, this one is guaranteed to work for you. Don't take my word for it. Try it for a full 60 days and see the results you desire or pay absolutely nothing. Plus, as part of the limited time lifetime email coaching bonus, you're always minutes away from an answer from me if you ever have any questions. Immediately after you buy today, you need to download Every 7 Days Fat Loss and all of your bonus components. Then flip to page 24 and discover what makes my constant slight caloric deficit principle so incredibly effective at reducing body fat and improving the composition of the body. And guarantee your complete trust in my system, which will be absolutely essential before you can dive in as soon as possible and start seeing results right away. Remember, along with learning everything you'll need to know to apply my constant slight caloric deficit principle to lose fat every week and build your ideal body as fast as possible, you'll also be receiving my Every 7 Days Fat Loss Transformation System. This is your complete step-by-step fat loss blueprint written in an easy-to-follow format that will show you exactly what to do to improve your body on a weekly basis and build your ideal body, a body you can be confident in and proud of. and my training guide that will ensure that you're performing every exercise in your training plan with perfect form and for maximum muscular development. Your personalized nutrition calculator that will automatically tell you what you need to be eating and how to modify your nutrition when needed to eliminate the worry of ever hitting a fat loss plateau and guarantee that you'll continually experience weekly fat loss results. Your printable training logs containing almost 50 full workouts that provide you with an exact workout plan for you to follow that will continuously confuse your muscles so you can build a sexy amount of muscle while ridding your body of all its excess fat. Plus unlimited updates for life. And my super bonus, lifetime email coaching from me so you'll never ever have to second guess or wonder if you're correctly applying my powerful instructions. Listen, don't put this off a second longer. Here's why. First, as you recall, I drastically discounted the price for you, just to make it an easy decision for you to jump in and get started today. Yet eventually I'm going to have to raise the price to get it closer to where it really deserves to be. So act now before that happens. Also, you don't want to feel left out when my lifetime email coaching super bonus reaches its limit and I'm forced to take it off the table. And this could happen at any time now. Only the first comers will be guaranteed access to it, and everyone else will unfortunately have to be left out. And let's not forget, unless you take action now, today, you will be that much less likely to ever take action. You will likely fall prey to what so many people do and put it off for just a few more days, which before you even realize it quickly turns into months, then years. So let's make sure you get what you really want. And do the only smart thing you can do. And take advantage of this limited time offer while you still can. And wisely get on the right path today to building your ideal physique using this simple, proven, step-by-step fat loss blueprint that will allow you to measure fat reductions on your body every 7 days and is 100% guaranteed with my ironclad triple guarantee for a full 60 days. Click the yellow Add to Cart button below and let's get you started now. If you're still watching, I bet you have some questions. Here are the most common questions I receive about every 7 days fat loss and the answers to help you out. Question: will I have to switch to an all-organic diet? No. While eating natural organic foods is a great choice from a health and wellness perspective, it is not a requirement with this system. I provide you with specific and easy-to-follow instructions on how to determine your slight caloric deficit set point using the nutrients your body will need to induce continual fat loss without eliminating your ability to build muscle. Question: will I have to count calories? Yes and no. You will not be counting calories, but you will have a specific daily macronutrient profile to follow. This profile will keep your calories in line with where they need to be so you can lose fat every 7 days and improve the composition of your body as fast as possible. So while you're not counting calories per se, you are taking steps to maintain your personal daily caloric allowance. Question: how long will it take for me to get a lean and defined body? This question will vary based on a number of factors, including how much body fat you're starting with, your starting amount of muscle mass, your age, your gender, etc. In other words, every person's transformation journey will be specific to them. However, you can expect to measure weekly improvements to your body until you have the lean and defined body you desire. Question: is this system a good fit for women? No, this system is a perfect fit for women because it provides a plan that is not just geared toward weekly fat loss, but will give them a sexy and feminine amount of muscle to produce the toned appearance and female curves that drive men crazy. Question: how many days and hours will I have to devote to working out each week? I provide a couple of different training options to accommodate just about any schedule and availability, but you can expect to spend about 4 to 5 hours each week working out, spread over 4 or 5 days, depending on which option you choose to follow. Question: what if I want to build massive amounts of muscle as fast as possible? This system will allow you to build and develop your muscles to a significant degree, but because you'll be maintaining a slight caloric deficit, this is not the optimal system for maximal muscle gain. This is a system for losing measurable amounts of body fat every 7 days while building a sexy amount of muscle at the same time. Question: will I have to join a gym to follow this program? You will need access to several basic pieces of resistance training equipment: a curl bar, adjustable bench, dumbbells, pull-up bar, etc. The equipment required is very minimal and most gyms will have everything you'll need to follow my training recommendations. However, some of those using this system have chosen to purchase all the equipment to build their own home gym, which can be quite affordable. Also, while you'll need access to some basic training implements, I'll be more than happy to offer suggestions on substitutions you can use if you don't have access to any of the necessary equipment. Remember, I'm currently offering the lifetime email coaching bonus where you'll be free to ask any questions you have regarding using my system to build your ideal body. Question: I am 55 years old. Will this program work for me? Absolutely. My father's 53 and has been using this system on and off for almost 2 years now with fantastic results. He's lost nearly 30 pounds of fat, lowered his blood pressure, and is in incredible shape. In fact, he's one of the most athletic guys on my softball team, which is mostly made up of guys in their 20s and 30s. So while your body will respond slightly slower in your 50s than it would if you were 20, you can still expect weekly results and fantastic improvements to your body. Question: will I be able to eat out at restaurants? Yes. While it will require certain sacrifices on your part to build a head-turning physique, giving up dinner and lunch with family and friends isn't one of them. I provide you with specific instructions on how to stick with your nutrition plan while eating out inside of every 7 days fat loss. You're also allowed a few cheat meals each week that you can use for these occasions as well. Question: what if I have injuries that will prevent me from doing certain exercises? You'll have full access to email me any concerns you have regarding your training plan, and I'll be happy to modify the program appropriately for your specific needs. Question: will I have to do long, boring cardio workouts? Absolutely not. I would never do that to you. Cardio is an integral component of my system, but you're given a ton of freedom. I provide you with recommendations regarding the most effective times for you to get in your short cardio workouts and explain how you can use either traditional steady-state intensity cardio or high-intensity interval training to achieve your goals. Other than that, it's completely up to you. Question: will I have to use supplements? The use of supplements is not required to lose fat every 7 days with this system, but my book does include a few recommendations of supplements I use that I believe will have a positive impact on your overall health and/or results using this system. Whether you choose to act on my recommendations is completely up to you, but those who do can expect the most dramatic life-changing results. Question: I've been an avid bodybuilder for a few years now. Is every 7 days fat loss for intermediate to advanced lifters like me? If you don't have a lean, defined physique, this system is for you. This system is not just based on sound training principles, but is completely synergistic in nature, with all aspects working together to provide the most impressive physical improvements as fast as possible with fat loss results that can be measured every 7 days. Remember, along with learning everything you'll need to know to apply my constant slight caloric deficit principle to lose fat every week and build your ideal body as fast as possible, you'll also be receiving my every 7 days fat loss transformation system. This is your complete step-by-step blueprint written in an easy-to-follow format that will show you exactly what to do to improve your body on a weekly basis and build your ideal body, a body you can be confident in and proud of. And my training guide that will ensure that you're performing every exercise in your training plan with perfect form and for maximal muscular development. Your personalized nutrition calculator that will automatically tell you exactly what you need to be eating and how to modify your nutrition when needed to eliminate the worry of hitting a fat loss plateau and guarantee that you'll continually experience weekly fat loss results. Your printable weight training tracking logs containing almost 50 full workouts that provide you with an exact workout plan for you to follow that will continuously confuse your muscles so you can build a sexy amount of muscle while ridding your body of all its excess fat. Plus unlimited updates for life. And my super bonus, lifetime email coaching from me, so you'll never ever have to second guess or wonder if you're correctly applying my powerful instructions. Click the yellow Add to Cart button below and let's get you started now.